Hello and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Thanks for joining us for Masterclass, an hour-long look into an age of elegance. Yes, we are going to be looking at a marvellous collection, not Debbie Robinson's life. Age of Elegance. You could get the two confused, obviously. An Age of Elegance. Sorry, I've just been a little bit thrown off there because I have the messages that come through. I'm sure a lot of you guys know I don't read straight off like Facebook and YouTube. I'm not that clever. So I have the messages sent through on a WhatsApp chat from whoever the social superstar is. So obviously all my other WhatsApps are open. So, you know, sometimes later in the evening, Laura might message me, or, you know, I might get a message from friends or whatever. I've just had a message from my daughter, who's obviously currently in a biology class, and she is obviously doing dissection. I won't tell you what she's dissecting, but she sent me a picture of it. Just threw me off 20 seconds before the start of the show. The other question I will be asking her when she gets home later on now is, why did you have your mobile phone on in class? That's against school rules. Oh, shot herself in the foot there, hasn't she? She's in big trouble. I'll teach her to send me pictures of her biology dissections. Anyway, that's for later. Just wait till I get home, young lady. In this show, we are going to be looking at the Age of Elegance collection, a brilliant, brilliant collection from Sara's signature. Now, it's not the full collection that we had when we launched it. What you've got options on here, and I'll go through in just a second, it is a 16-piece selection, which includes the linen cardstock and the feathers, plus lots of other goodies as well. There are some other individual items which aren't in the collection. The aqua pens, metal charms, ribbon and pearls. You can buy those individually because there's not enough basically to go inside the bundle. The papers are gone. Everything else is in that selection at a great price. And I'll take you through that in just a few moments' time. It's also Fiver Friday on the website as well, so if you want to pick up some serious deals, do have a look. But over the course of this show, as I said, it's all about the Age of Elegance, and bringing you some amazing hints, tips and demonstrations over the next hour is the lovely Debbie Robinson. And just a quick update, because I know a few people have asked, at the end of the last show, we've done some salt sprinkling. It's not quite ready yet, is it?
No, it's not quite dry. I'm just going to bring it in because it's still here drying away. And I thought it would have been dry by now. Turns out I must have put more water and ink down than I actually thought I'd done. But I think that will be on par for a reveal because, look, it's nearly drying. It's nearly, but can you see it's still kind of wet there, wet here. But you can start to see, if I just move a couple of those out, the effect that that's doing, because that's dry, but can you see how it's starting to affect? So I'm going to let that dry a little bit more because I can see two areas that are very soggy.
Right.
It's my fault.
Friday Night Live then?
Friday Night Live, absolutely. We'll do a little bit of shaving foam techniques in there as well. Do the cling film, because somebody asked about the cling film, and then we will reveal the rock salt one. But of course, this hour is all about the Age of Elegance. Yeah. We've said it before, we'll say it again. It's Sara's guilty pleasure. It was one that she loved from the fact of the, you know, that period. Not only elegant and the, you know, the way that they dressed, the way that they were, the grand stately homes, the fabulous. I mean, it must have been a really different time living back then to what it is right now, but one that we can reminisce on. Not anything that any of us will remember, though, will we? Well. No. But a gorgeous collection, and I'll show you some of the samples that I've got from the design team working with this fabulous collection. The book and the tag is just something else. It really is beautiful. The frame is lovely. You've got the fan in there as well. I love the fan. Love a little Easel Card. You've got that gorgeous archway and the turquoise. I can never remember, but absolutely beautiful. That's the one, thank you. And then again, the love letters, they're absolutely fantastic. But I do love this book. I think this is absolutely fabulous, in including the different styles, and we will focus on that for my second demo later on. But yeah, just absolutely beautiful, gorgeous collection. And I'm going to get ready because we're going to get cracking. We've got to hit the ground running. We are already 5 minutes into the show, Ben, so we'll hit that ground running in a second.
Superstar Susie on the socials. Hello, PB Brewer Martin. He says hi again to all. What a great first show. Anna Galvanv. Anna Galvanv, it says here. Galvanv? Anna says hello from Houston, Texas. Hopefully I said your surname correctly. Lois says hello from Ohio. Love to create LC. Says hello Ben, Debby team and all. Happy Friday. Hoping a good start to a great weekend for all. Ems Books are everywhere. Says hello from California. I hope everyone is well. I'm looking forward to a crafty weekend. And Kathy Green says back and ready for the wow. Yeah, more on the rock salt later on. Kathy. Julie Lowe's in Georgia and Jenny's in Brooklyn. Sarah Winston says hi Debbie and Ben. How's the back today? It's marginally better. It's still bothersome. Is that a word? Bothersome? But yeah, I think we're sort of slowly getting there. Touch wood. Becky Weaver says hello from Idaho. Jane Quigley. Hello, lovely Jane. And Pat says hi again from a rainy and dreary New Jersey. Sorry to hear that. We got the sunshine today for a change. Mary Beth Doyle is in Minnesota. Robin McMorrow's in. And Rosalind Russell says hello from Maryland. I'll give you a quick look through this because, say, we've got an hour to bust out some demos with Debby. This is the 16-piece selection. It's a brilliant price, right? £36 or $47.20 is your platinum price on this. Obviously, wherever you are in the club, you will know the discount that you will get. Majority of you are platinum, and it's such a great collection, right? You're going to get the 24 sheets of your linen cardstock, 8 colours, 3 sheets of each. That's consumable, and then you also get in this set the feathers as well. These, of course, Debbie used in her demo this morning. And if you do want this collection, as I'm going through it, there is only 20 chances left to buy. Very, very busy on this morning. 20 chances left. I'll keep you updated as we go through the show. So feathers and linen cardstock are your consumables there. Then I love this stamp and die set. It's called the Love Letter. This die is brilliant because it cuts you the shape of your envelope. That there is also a die cut, so then you can slot in your love letter. Could be a little message that you've popped in, or a little stamped sentiment that you want to pop in, but you do get the love letter here. You've got the little rose and the wax seal to go with too, and you can die cut that out with the dies provided. This is in no particular order, but you've got the beautiful Regency pattern. Producer Nick's favourite, this one. She is a big fan of a Regency pattern. She did say it is very pretty, and it is very, very pretty. I think that would look rather nice on a bit of black with some gilding wax over the top. Big on the old gilding wax at the mo. Maybe I can do that in the show if you want me to get my fingers all gilding waxed up. I'm happy to do that just for you guys. This I love as well, the Secret Garden. It's such a lovely scene setting embossing folder that I think, you know, you can use the characters from this collection, like the couple in love there, will work very, very nicely indeed. But I'm sure you'll have other dies within your collection and stamps that you can use to set the scene with that beautiful embossing folder. So those elements come with it. This is the one that Debbie was just showing you on a project that she loves. This is the Garden Arch and Topiary Urn. Again, so a lovely scene setting collection. You just want to stamp on, you can, but then you've got the dies to be able to cut out both the arch and those urns. This is a lovely, lovely creator card die. These are the kind of dies when you look at something like this, the Manor House, the level of detail that you're going to get with one pass with a piece of metal, I just think is incredible. And I think that really does just show off the level of design that we go to here at Crafters Companion. That is a brilliant, brilliant die. Then you've got these pieces again. So if you want to recreate Debbie's demo from earlier on, you will need this, which is the pretty parasol. You've also got plenty of detail in this one here as well when it comes to that oriental fan. Also in this collection, you've got your feather pen and inkwell taking you back in time. You've got the beautiful ornate bookmark, more characters as well. If you want to build up those scenes, you have got all of these, if we can pick it up, all of these lovely ladies, the elegant ladies, in different sort of poses, if you like. Then you've got the book die. So Debbie was just going on about this a few moments ago. The absolutely beautiful Lost in a Book set of dies there with the different sized frames, if you like, to give you the pages. And then you've got the beautiful feather, you've got the heart and the little pennant to go with. And then two of the most useful dies in this set, I think, are the frame dies that you're going to get. This one is called your vintage frame. Just such a handy set of dies to have to work across a whole host of different collections. And same with this one here, that exquisite frame. More beautiful detailed design here, and then you get the extras in the form of the flowers and the foliage to go with to create a little floral bouquet. So that is the collection. It's a brilliant brilliant steal of a deal. We've got less than 20 of those remaining now, and once they are gone, they are gone. If you want to add into that bundle aqua pens, charms, ribbon and pearls, they are all available for you individually as well, but you'll need to be quick on those because they are limited stock. Right, 50 minutes. Debbie's got some demos lined up. Anything you want to ask as we go along, feel free to do so. Debbie reckons that she can get in, well, she said this morning, potentially 3. But
I think I'd had a knock on the
quality
head.
over quantity.
I think I must have had a knock on the head. Did I say 3 in an hour? I better look if I did 3 in 2. We'll do our very best. Let's get cracking. The Exquisite Frame, I love this one. It's a full-on die set that allows you to create not only a beautiful frame, and Debbie's now put the die down and thought, what have you done with it, Debbie? Oh, put the dies down, Debbie, and hide them, why don't you? There's got an outside frame, but this cuts separately as well. So when you use the two together, it cuts out a beautiful frame. Create your own card bases, which is where we're going to go with this one. We've got flowers on there. It's a really beautiful set, and I am going to focus my first demo onto those. Now, I've cut 2 pieces of cardstock, very frugally, I may add. I might come a cropper there, but there's 2 pieces because I'm going to create a card base because we're going to start off with a nice easel card. So I'm going to go in first. Let's just run that through because I want 3 of the outer frame dies on their own in white cardstock or your chosen cardstock, because I think this would look nice in like a craft card as well. But that should have cut out, and if it hasn't, look, oh, it has. Yeah, it's fine. Thought it would do.
Perfect.
So let's just create the first 2 parts of our card base. And then I want one more. So I'm going to put those just there. Oops, Debbie, everything on the floor again, girl. So pop that there, and I promise, because poor Jamie had to tidy up after me yesterday. I didn't tidy up after the 2 o'clock show, do you know, the messy show that we had?
Yeah.
I didn't really tidy up very well, and then obviously Leanne comes in and she has a special box.
Yeah.
And everything got covered up.
Yeah.
So Jamie kindly offered to clean up my mess.
Ah.
So, and he did a cracking little job, he did.
Robbie's just asking, will the book frames fit inside the previous book dies from a couple of years ago?
Ooh.
You know.
Ooh, I wouldn't know. I'd have to get one out because I can't remember the size. Has Robin got that set?
Oh, yeah, if you've got the set, let us know what size they are, then we can
Yes,
let you know.
please, because then we could do
We
a
can tell
measurement
you the
against
size.
it. Yes,
Yeah.
because I don't have that
The ones
fingertips.
here, largest die size is 5.2 by 3.9 inches. That's the largest one. So they might well do.
No, well, it'd be nice. Well, honestly, we'd love to know.
Yeah.
Right, 3 pieces. We're going to create an easel card with that in a second. I'm just going to put them to one side because I am going to crack on as much as I can with all my die cutting. I've got my frame, so I'm wanting 2 of these. So, and I've got a bit of cardstock that Jake kindly gave me. So we'll have a go at doing those as well. Now, this is a bit more intricate, so please. Oh, and while I actually got a bit of cardstock there, I am going to use the inside, but let's cut myself a couple of flowers. We might as well make the most of that cardstock, hadn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Not waste any. So we'll cut a couple of the flowers and put a bit of tape down.
Stephen Nicole's joined us. Pamela Greenidge is with us. Corinne Collins is in Bridgerton, Missouri. Oh, no, Bridgeton. Would have been good if it was Bridgerton.
Well, I was just thinking a little bit of this is like period drama. Isn't Bridgerton this kind of era?
Yeah.
I've never watched it,
No,
so I
I
couldn't
haven't.
comment.
Not my
It's
bag.
like Pride and Prejudice and those kind of things. They've never really tickled my boat. Wait a minute.
Tickled your boat?
Tickled my boat.
Not
Tickle.
floated your boat or tickled your fancy?
That's the one.
Tickle my boat. I'm going to use that one in future. Yeah, don't really tickle my boat, that one. Yeah, doesn't really tickle me boat.
I'm glad you knew what I meant.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, a period drama's
No.
never been my... Has it been yours, Ben?
No, nothing at all like
What
that
about
for
me
me.
real Mrs M?
Loves them.
Does she?
Although, I want to say, and people who watch Bridgerton will probably say the same thing, I feel like she watched the first series of Bridgerton because there was some character in there who was hot stuff or something, she said.
Hot
She
stuff?
was watching more for this one guy.
Is that the man that's in Wicked?
Huh?
Is that the man that's in Wicked?
I couldn't tell you. Someone will say, is he called... It's the guy who was lined up to play Bond a while back. I want to say Rennie Jean Page. Is it Rennie Jean Page?
Oh, that's not the man that's in Wicked.
I'm probably wrong, but anyway, it was because of that guy, and she was whoa, look at him kind of thing, more than I think she was watching it for the period drama,
Well, Sara was watching it for the period drama. She wouldn't possibly be watching it for any other reason.
Although she did watch, was it Pride and Prejudice, the one with Colin
Yes.
Firth? Yes, and she did used to watch that.
Is that Sara or the real Mrs M?
The real Mrs M.
The real Mrs M.
Yeah. Imani says, it's not your fault, Debbie. Lots of things could be the issue, such as the temperature in the room and air circulation. Oh, this is with the rock salt. We are patiently waiting on the drying to see the demo, which I know will be fab.
Aww.
And Alexandra says, hi, crafty peeps. In Wake Up Call, Debbie said she thought it was time for a technique class, and I quite agree. Can I suggest going through the swatch technique book that has been shown several times in the past?
Oh, we might have to get Jake to go and get that out. I think we usually bring the big guns out when Leanne's here. Because Leanne likes to show that book, doesn't she? Yes, that's a really good shout out. We shall ask our Jakey to go and find that for us if he's listening.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
They're very busy out there today, aren't they? That's
they
the
are. I mean, the pair of them, they've not stopped. They've not stopped, have they? They really haven't stopped. God love those boys. They have been so, so busy. Now, I'm cutting my second one out, so I've got my frame here, and I've got another frame coming out because I want my bottom to look as nice as my top, as you do, as you do. Yes. So we'll put those there as well. Let's take that top, tape it top and tape it top. Get it off, Debbie. And let's get rid of that because I wanted a contrasting one, so I might have to run it through again. We're all right for time, aren't we?
Oh, loads of time. 44
Perfect.
minutes, yeah?
Oh, I'll keep me, eh?
Yeah.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
I've got you. Do you want to see the man that they're all like?
Yes, please, because I feel like I know anything about it apart from the fact
So
that I
that's
wouldn't.
the guy who was in the first series, and Laura was like, "Whoa, look at him! Ooh, ooh." That guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, a bit young for me, like, but yeah, okay, I can see the appeal.
Yeah. That's what
Yes.
Laura always says now. She's like, "Oh, if I was 20 years younger."
She was what, 20 minutes? Yeah, because
if I was 20 years younger, you know. Yeah. He's 37, apparently. It helps.
Still very young. Still a bit young for me.
Sarah says, hi, Debbie, Ben, Susie, and crafty friends. Good morning from a stormy Arkansas. Oh, and Robbie says, the largest of the storybook dies is 5.8 by 8.3.
Have you got yours ready to be able to see if that fits
Well, the
then?
largest is 5.2 by 3.9. Yeah.
So,
Well, so there would be some fit. There would be.
there
some,
would be, yeah. I
some
was just
fitting
thinking
going
that,
on.
yeah.
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 Thanks, Jaco.
Has Jake found it?
Found the swatches. Yeah.
Yay! We shall definitely use that later.
We'll have a look at those later on. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. What a good shout out that was. Who shouted that out for us?
That was Alexandra.
Alexandra?
Good shout, Alexandra.
Good shout out, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Now, the only thing I want from this next bit is a bit of a contrast for the backdrop of this. So I'm only concentrating. I'm not going to really worry if that is overhanging. So, because I just want the middle bit, you know, the bit that cuts out. To do that, I have to put this through. So I don't want another pink frame in terms of the decorative bit. I just want the middle bit. So I'm not going to worry too much. So I'm just going to make sure the middle bit's covered and then run that through. Because, like I said, it's just that I want contrasting colour to sit inside the frame to make it pop, especially to make my little parasol pop and my flowers. So,
Okay. The parasol is going to sell the bundle out. I've just turned it in
right,
my ear.
okay.
So, how many have we got left? There was 20.
It's such a good collection, and it's such a collection that I think crosses across the ages.
Lots of
Crosses across.
pollination.
Thank you. Yes, I'm going to have a bit of purple now, so I hope Jake won't expect any of his cardstock back today, because I've used a fair bit already.
Oh, there's 18 left now. 18 chances left to buy. It's a steal at £36, honestly.
It is fantastic. You look at that price, you look at what you're getting.
Yeah.
It is a lot of metal for your money. a lot of embossing folders in there. It's a really, really fantastic collection that I think,
Stamps,
we call it the Age of
living
Elegance, but I
cards.
see lots of this that I would think would work across with other things, like you mentioned earlier, Ben, other things that this would work with as well. So, yeah, absolutely phenomenal. Now, I'm just going to run those through and then I'm going to stop because we're going to start building together and getting us cards together and putting all the elements that I've got, because I have already got some pre-done at the side of me as well. But yeah, it's a fabulous collection. It really is. It really is.
Cat Butts joined us. Hi, lovely Debbie. Top crafter Ben. Team and crafties. Ben, your coaster was definitely the seller of the day.
What was that?
What?
What was that?
Nothing.
All those lovely makes I made? Well.
You were inspired by the best, says Kat. I'm
She
always
redeemed herself. She
inspired
redeemed
by the...
herself.
Listen, my crafty prowess now
I know.
is only down to as good as what I present with. You know, so if you look at me now and go, God, isn't he good at crafting? Hadn't he got good in the last 4.5 years? It's only because of who I'm hanging around with, you see.
Oh, you little smooth talker, you.
I'm like Luke Skywalker, Debbie's like Yoda.
Wait a minute. Get me a picture up now of Yoda right now, I insist.
Oh, no.
Could you please, because you're Luke Skywalker. I'm going back, weren't that Mark Hamill?
Mark Hamill.
Hamill?
Yeah, Yoda. Hang on, I'll get you a picture. I'll get you.
Are you going to show me Yoda?
Yeah,
Come on,
because
because I have a feeling that this is a...
Yeah, so we're all friends here, aren't we?
Of course we are.
Yeah.
Come on, show me Yoda.
Where's Debbie? There's Debbie. Here she is. There you go.
How very dare you! I mean, I'm not going to lie. Without me fake hairing, I actually look a bit like that. Is that the Yoda? Wait a minute. Is Yoda wise?
Oh, he's like the wisest. Like he's like the main oracle. Like it's a compliment.
It's a compliment.
It's a compliment. Yeah.
All right. We'll go there. It is a good job. I blooming love you.
Yeah. Well, I mean it. You know, with obviously love attached. I mean,
of course you do. Of course you do.
Can I?
If it means the wise one,
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Exactly.
I'll take that.
Crafting oracle, you are.
Right, I have got my little parasol there, but I want to make it pop a little bit. So I'm going to add, do you know that lovely other pink that I cut in the frame?
Yeah.
I'm going to add a little bit onto there to make it pop. So I'm going to pop a little bit of tape behind the back. And I'm going to get my little fussy cut scissors.
Is that your dotty tape on that one?
The dotty tape pen, yeah, because what I just want to do is get it behind the back of the parasol. So I don't want it behind the back of the of me brolly stick.
No.
Or parasol stick. But what I'm just going to do is just cut around using my fussy cut scissors, and it's like I've often said, it's like your cheats way of paper piecing, because there's no way I'm a paper piece in this. I mean, look how many little tiny bits there, but you can kind of cheat. You can draw around your die as well, so you could draw around your die and then cut it out.
That's a good idea, that.
Yeah, just stick it on and then literally get your little scissors, turn your cardstock, and you can get that pretty much cut out fairly quick. I'm not going to worry too much because I am covering a little bit of this because I'm having an upside down parasol. It's going to be a planter.
Oh, yes.
For some flowers to go in there.
That idea.
Yeah, I thought I'd change it up a little bit. I used it earlier on in my first make that we did on Wake Up Call.
Oh, there's 17 now left.
That. Gone.
One more gone.
Oh, I thought you meant they've all
left.
gone. I'm thinking, goodness gracious me.
17 left.
Right, I'm going to put my easel part of the card together, okay? So just make sure you've got them all the right way, because I'm not sure it's symmetrical. Can we just check? It is.
It is.
Don't worry too much then, Debbie, don't worry too much. I know what I'm like. I've tried doing this before and then it ended up making a bit of a faux pas. I want to pop in, because this is going to be the easel part. So I'm looking at the measurement and it's roughly around, let's have a little look. So 5.5. So I think what I'll do is I'll come in first of all at this part, just where this, can you see, it's almost like a little crown. So I'm just going to put the first score line there, because that's going to attach to the card base. I actually want a middle area, and I'm going to look from around there, and I roughly think that around the area is the middle. Oops, oops, don't drop it, Debbie, don't drop it. So first things first, we're going to pop on the bottom, and I'm actually going to have that piece sitting in, but I'm also going to put in to break up that white, because it is quite a lot of white. So again, I'm just going to use me Dotty.
Yeah.
Dotty tape pen, best friend.
Exactly right.
On these kind of dies.
If you picked up the Ben's Bargain Bonanza box on Ben's Day, you'll have got 12 of these coming your way for 20 quid.
I still can't get over that.
No, it's good, that, wasn't it?
That was an absolutely phenomenal deal. One that I know can't be repeated all the time.
No.
Still don't know how you got away with it. We're still not questioning it. Sara still doesn't know about it. Probably the best way, Ben.
Keep it.
The best. Yeah,
hello, Carol Byrne. Ben. Hello, Ben and the wise Debbie.
Wise she is.
From her holidays in Malta. Teresa Campbell's in Illinois. And Kat Butt says, these are perfect with vintage scrapbook and distressed florals for my albums and journals. So many decorative possibilities. I had to get it, says Kat. And a great price for this collection, says Rosalind. It really, really is. And M says, I love dramas, Jane Austen and books. This set was made for me. I'm assuming a lot of you have this. If you haven't, you've got 17 chances left to grab that bundle. And listen, I've not even referred to this yet, but what you're getting in the 16-piece selection, it's over £150. It's nearly $200 worth. So you're saving over 70% for the next 17 people. It's a cracker.
It's when you look at it at the side of you, can you see at the side of you, where you get to really see just what you're actually getting?
Yeah.
It's a lot.
There
is a lot there. It is an absolutely extraordinary deal.
And Debbie, actually, I think, you know, we haven't got the papers for this, but if you've got the recent Sara's My Special Papers box,
yes,
which has got vintage rose, vintage diary, there's another vintage butterfly in there. I think a lot of the elements will work with those papers.
Absolutely.
Won't they? So you can use those papers with this collection. So there's ways to do it, isn't there?
Of course there is.
You know.
Of course there is. Right, so I've just been busy sticking down my elements. I've actually put my fold in, because what I want to do, this is going to be the front part, so I want my glue just on this bottom panel here.
Yeah.
And I think I will use, see if I can get this one to work today. Oh no, that's not working. I think
Carol's just sending a thanks to you as well, Debbie, because if you remember back along, Carol, who I call Big Winner Burn, back along we did a show, Countdown to Launch, where Carol won the whole show, and this was actually in that show. So she says, Ben, thank you, Debbie, for this idea, as this Age of Elegance was part of the show that I won.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So she won this whole collection.
Amazing.
And everything else that was on that show.
I can't wait to see your mix, Carol, with it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see your mix with it.
Exactly right.
Because that's the thing. I love it when people share their inspiration. Right, so base, topper, easel. So I'm going to put my glue just onto the bottom tab here. And I'm just going to join that up over the top now. Now, it'll cover a bit of that up, and you're probably thinking, well, that's a bit of a waste. It actually, to be fair, just makes it a bit easier than you're having to cut off any elements. Now, I need a flopper stopper, so I have got a sentiment here that I've already popped, because I need to be able to stop the easel from falling over. So I'm just going to lift that up and roughly size that up to stop that from falling over, and that creates the easel part. Now, I am going to shape this. So I'm going to give it a little shape. And I am going to put some, I think I might put a foam pad on either end. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
You have a parasol. I can imagine you.
I did have, I don't anymore. I lost it in another car.
You lost it what?
In another car.
Oh.
So when my car went kaput,
Oh, you left it.
And it went, no, when it went kaput, I forgot that there were a few items that, so I put a few items underneath. Do you know where it drops down in your boot, where you've got your tyre? So I put things in there that I tend to use just at winter time, so that they're stored out of the way.
Where do you put your tyre?
The tyre's in there as well, but
right.
my boots have always had enough space for it to put it in. And I've put umbrellas down there, parasol, beautiful parasol. It were like a broadly on.
Broadly on glaze.
Yes, it was absolutely beautiful. It was.
16 left now.
Ooh, Ooh, I see. So I'm just going to pop that just onto the bottom, and then you've got your flowers. So your flowers, you can shape. So I'm just going to bring in, let me get my ball tool and my sponge, because I've seen sponge. Let's bring the ball tools in. I have made some, but just to quickly show you, just give it a little shape. You can make big, you can make small, you can make singular, you can add them together, but yeah, just shape all your beautiful florals. Again, I'm just going to come in, shape the last few. I will use wet glue for this, so I'm going to pop a little bit of wet glue, and I will put some big, like, oh, you know, you could even cross them over, couldn't you?
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah.
And pop a little bit into there.
What a lovely idea to turn the parasol upside down and have it as a planter.
Yeah.
Just a bit different, that.
Yeah, nice idea.
Yeah.
And then just lastly, of course you'll need to let this dry, because it's wet glue, so they need to dry. And then add your little gems into the centre. I'm just going to off-centre those as well. Let me just pop that, turn that around, there we go. And let those dry, which is what I've done with these. These I've actually, some of them I've shaped, some of them I've literally pinched the petals with my pokey tool. So if I just bring that in, and I'll put my glue down again. Let me get all of these sorted. Put my leaves already on there, put my gems already in there. Some haven't got leaves. Debbie, step away from the flowers. Dear God, girl, I forgot there were this many. But yeah, you could have a real old play with this, and I am going to put those around the bottom of the parasol. So let's go in and add, in fact, we'll start with you at this end.
Whilst you're sticking, Karen says, I work with a Girl Scout troop to earn their recycle badge. We punched out flowers from soda cans. I had them run the pieces through an embossing folder, and we put gold gilding wax on the pieces. The girls had so much fun. It's good to get young children involved in crafts and off the electronics.
Yes.
Here.
Absolutely.
And, you know, again, we have many kits, I think, that the kids will want to craft along with. Tracy Cook says, I've not been able to order this set as I purchased Ben's box. However, it's given me ideas for a scrapbook that I'm starting. Well, this is nice, Tracy. She says, a family tree from my grandparents down to my youngest grandchild due in August. I love the idea of a scrapbook page with a family tree on.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a really good idea. Evelyn Kiefer's joined us in Colorado. Hello, Evelyn. And Wendy Graham says, hi, Ben and Debbie. I'm watching on my phone as I'm sitting watching on my phone, trying to take my mind off things as my dog is getting a scan as he's poorly.
Oh, sending lots of love.
Wendy, yeah, we are sending you lots and lots of loves, and hopefully your dog will be absolutely fine. Worrying time though, isn't it, when your pets aren't feeling good?
And there you go. I'm going to let that dry. Obviously, it's still wet. So if you just start to use your parasol for little floral elements, and create your own easel card as well. So there you go.
That is beautiful, that.
Thank you very much. I'm going to let it dry though, because it's wet. I've got wet blobs of glue everywhere. So I'm going to let that dry. Yeah.
What a great project to have to make with your collection if you're one of the next 16 people, but we're going to give you time to get checked out here, and I reckon more people will be checking this deal out. Again, you know what, if you've already got this collection, a great way to double up on the components, maybe so that you can have friends and family craft with you, work twice as quickly, and you're obviously going to get the linen card, the feathers in there as well. Snap this up. It's an absolute steal, over 70% off. Next 16 people will get it, and then it has gone. Let's give you opportunity to get to those checkouts, and when we come back, we'll have another demo with Debbie. We'll see you in about 4 minutes' time.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for Life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Hi everybody, I am Cindy A. Lewis. I do have a YouTube channel, but that's not why I'm here today. I'm here because I do love Crafters Companion products and Crafters TV and Sara Davies. I love everyone that I have come to know on Crafters TV, on all the scheduled shows. I've learned and so much inspiration from all the shows. I appreciate the angel policy, using the inspiration, the products to make our own and make it our own. And Sara, I'm so glad you're back and fully in charge. I'm so happy about that. You could really sell ice to those in the North Pole. As you can see, all these bins back here are dies and stamps from Crafters Companion, almost all. Those markers are all Spectrum Noir markers in the back. And these bins are all full of your kits, all the kits, like Sarah's signature kits and the different ones. So I keep them all together. And then down there are all, let's see, those are all in those bins, Christmas dies and stamps, mostly from Crafters Companion. And I just have to say, I'm so happy that you are here and out there for all of us to inspire us. So thank you so much for letting me be a part from Little O, Oklahoma, USA.
Missed your favourite Crafters TV shows this week? Feel like you've missed out on the best crafting deals? Don't worry, we've got you covered. Join us for Second Chance Sunday, your ultimate catch-up on the top 10 deals, demos and must-see moments from the past week. From incredible discounts to inspiring crafting, this is your second chance to grab the best of the best. But hurry, these deals won't last long. Tune in to Second Chance Sunday, only on Crafters TV. Because every crafter deserves a second chance.
Put that.
You do know this isn't a real door, don't you? Thank you, Susie. I've just seen your message here saying, my word, so much love for that beautiful card. Certainly lots of love coming through here as well. Trudy saying, oh my, that card is gorgeous, Debbie. That is beautiful, says Tracy Cook. Can you show again, Ben? The card, we can show it again.
We'll grab it.
We'll grab it. Cat Butt says, stunning. Pat says, such an elegant and beautiful card. I did that with the parasol with red roses, says Gina Henshaw. And Sarah says, gorgeous card, Debbie. I love it. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful. Very, very stunning.
Thank you.
Maybe we'll do a vote at the end of the show for your favourite project out of the 3 that Debbie's going to do. This is the final demo of the show because there's only 22 minutes left. The thing as well with this collection, Debbie, I know more people have checked out during that break there, there's so much to choose from. So where do you go next with your demo? What are you going to be using?
I do love the book. So I was going to have a little play with the book die, or the Lost in a Book die, which has got all of these lovely elements in. And again, creating like your outer layers to your inner decorative pages to your inner pages. So we're going to play on that, but I'm just going to get my card blank sorted first. So we're going to have a, how is it called? Back to front easel, this one. I can never remember the reverse easel.
Reverse
Yes,
easel.
reversed easel. So with that in mind, I think, oh, I've got it here. Let me bring in my ultimate to make it easier for me.
Oh, the Pro is on the show. Free boxer board, free A3 card comes with that as well, doesn't it?
Is it really on the show?
And a dot your tape pen for free as well.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Pay for the board, get the A3 card stock, boxer board and a dot your tape pen for free. It's like a little craft room in a case, isn't it? That
It is. It's got that. That's got that much. I think our Craigie's got a masterclass on it soon. I'm pretty sure. We was talking about it last night. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong. I could be wrong. I might be wrong. I'm sure I saw a show where he's got the Ultimate Pro on. I'm pretty sure. Like I said, we chat and we talk, but then things change that often, don't they, here, that, you know, anything can happen.
Anything can happen and probably will.
Exactly that, exactly that. So I'm just going to measure this to about 6.5 inches. In fact, Debbie, you'll need your big guillotine, not your nice new, shiny new one that Jake fetched for me. So I'm just going to come in. I'm just going to trim that little bit off as well, because I think I went a little bit over.
12 Ages of Elegance left. 12 left. Quick as you blooming can, and then it's gone. Then it's gone.
Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone.
The parasol will definitely be gone because that's what's selling it out.
Ah, right. I get it.
Then everything obviously will then probably just pop on the website individually, but you won't get the deal then, will you? You'll not get the 70% saving.
True.
So quick as you can, folks. Quick as you can.
Right, so it's basically, this is a like a Z-fold card. You can do your double Z-fold, because obviously I had a spare bit, although I think I might have thrown it just in the bin. Oh, there it is. So this could be like a double Z-fold card as well, because from this one style, this is when you can just flip reverse it, and it become a reverse easel.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do. So that's the aim of the card there. We'll do the mats and layers in a second. What we're going to do is we're going to cut out our book, because it's the Age of Elegance. So we're going to have one sheet. We'll have a gold sheet. We'll have, we'll choose a colour. So we'll have a, what would work with, I could do pink or blue. Purple. Purple? We'll have purple.
Craft is purple.
Yeah, why not? So let's get all of those elements together. So I'm going to have a white sheet first. So let me grab a bit of white cardstock. I did have some at the side of it, but I've ended up getting glue all over it. So we'll have that one first. We'll have that in gold. So I'll cut my gold. This is just from our satin. Do you know the luxury gold?
Yeah.
So that's just from the satin colour. We'll have that one.
11 left, Debbie.
So you want purple?
Yeah. Well, you said purple.
No, purple's fine. Purple's fine. So we'll have a purple one. Actually, that fits just perfectly onto there.
Yes. Perfect purple.
That was good. So, and then we'll have another white one, because that's going to be like the inner page.
Yeah.
So let me bring... I feel like I'm at home.
Hey, it's nice to see you as if you were crafting in your natural habitat.
What a great idea. You know, it'd be a great idea if we did more Facebook lives from home, wouldn't it?
That would be, eh?
Yeah, I haven't done anything. I haven't done one for ages.
She is crafting in her natural habitat. Lesser spotted Barnsley bombshell. Watch her as she works amongst the mess.
I do work amongst the mess. It's usually chaos. It's absolute chaos. In fact, if you saw me last one, Ben, it's utter carnage, because literally, oh my God.
When was that one?
My camera angles. If anybody did catch the last one that I did, they'll totally know what. Well, producer Nicola knows.
Nicola saw it and she knows, she said. What was going on? Was it all over the...
But I had a new camera thingy that somebody recommended I buy. Cost me an arm and a leg. I put it on, great stand. Oh, what have I done? Oh, Debbie, I've not put back down. Does anybody else do that?
It happened, someone did it the other day. Oh, I think it was Keith. Actually, that might have been more the fact that you shoving all the plates.
So I do it all the time, because I'm so used to closing my flaps on the machine that I forget. So if that one's open, and because I can't see mine at the back, because it's literally at the side of me, I can't see it. I've done exactly the same here. I didn't see it was up. So obviously when it's going through, the machine doesn't know that the flap isn't down.
Yeah.
And so it kicks it down and makes a right racket. Get down, you, get down. So I do apologise. It is down this time. Yes, it's down. But yeah, I do it all the time at home. But yes, my camera angles, going back to the camera angles, someone recommended it, said, oh, this is a really good one to have. And I put my camera on it, tried to turn it, everything went to pot. I ended up being on a jointy angle the all night. So if anybody did see it, I apologise. I'm trying to get it fixed. I'm trying to get it sorted because I do love doing my Facebook
Can't
lives.
be easy to do it all from home, doing all of the crafting, and then you're trying to do all the tech side of things as well. So,
Well,
yeah,
well,
we appreciate the effort.
she says, not having done one for such a long time.
Well,
I'll do it again one day, I promise. It'll be soon. It'll be soon. Right, so that's gone through now. Now, I did put my magnetic shim into that one because part of that die has got...
Sorry.
got... It's all right. It's quite all right. Oh, actually, I don't think I needed that in. Did I do it? Yeah, we'll do it in gold. Let's get a little flick. So, do you know, let me just get my poker tool again, because I just need to poke out all the extra bits. Let's, in fact, do it from that way, Debbie, it might be easier.
Carol's joined us saying hi everyone. Hi Ben and Debbie. Shadai has joined us. Late for the show, my Lord Ben, and Fab Diva Debbie, he says. Hope you are much better today. I'm on the mend, actually, definitely, I think. I've not taken all of Debbie's painkillers today.
You haven't, have you? You've not asked me for any,
You know when it's like, because if something's bearable, I like to try not to have painkillers, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Just wait. So I'm all right in a minute. I'm all right.
You do seem a bit brighter today.
It was the 5 pints before work that sorted me out. Genesis says, "Oh, I think I am going to love this card." Yeah, it's already taking shape, isn't it? And that was a joke, by the way, for anyone who sends an email in going, "One of your presenters was drinking before he came to work." Joke.
A joke. Absolutely.
Or was it? Right. So that's the gold, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got my purple layer, and I've also... Oh, it's wrong way around, Debbie. And I've also... Oh, wait a minute. There we go. And then I've got my inner layer, but we are going to decorate the inner layer as well. So we've got lots of things. Now, obviously, there isn't... I don't think there's any sentiment stamps in this one, is there?
No, there isn't, unfortunately.
Yes, so... Well, I was thinking you could use any.
Any? Yeah.
Any stamps you want, any sentiment stamps you want, any die-cut stamps you want.
Exactly right.
Die-cuts you want to put on as well. But I am going to tickle the edge. So we've gone with purple, so let's grab a purple because I think only fair we should have... Oh, now should we have crushed velvet?
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
we'll have a bit of crushed velvet around the outside. So we take that one first. Grab a ink applicator. We've got that many, but they're all in different colours. Doesn't matter, it'll be fine. If it comes out a bit pink, it's all right. We just want to tickle the edges. Oh, you could make it really aged. Brown.
Oh, yes.
You could use like a Friar Brown
Friar
or a
Brown would be
Sandstorm
nice.
or the, what's the other one?
Seal brown.
Yeah, so it's like, it like literally ages it, and it's like, yeah, do you know, Jamie just had a good idea in my head then, and do you know tea stain? Where you use tea bags to stain if you haven't got no inks? Oh, producer Nicola said tea and coffee paper pad.
Oh, yeah.
There is a good stained one in there,
is a
Nicola. You
stained
are
one.
right. I love that one. Absolutely.
But hopefully you've probably got enough inks. I would have thought, you know, if you're having to go to the used tea bags at this point, you've probably not been watching us long enough.
Well, you know, there's lots of ways that you can use things around
Yeah.
your house. But yeah, you're right. You should have loads. We've had some cracking deals on just of late.
Oh, we have.
May I add? So I'm just going to stick these two bits together.
Well, if you're in our house, you'd be all right, because Laura does that. I drink coffee, she drinks tea, and she always squeezes her tea bag out, and then we have a little bowl by the side of the kettle where she puts the tea bags, and I think she uses them again for another cuppa. Well, I don't know why they're there otherwise.
Do you know back in the day, you used to make, because obviously tea
2 or 3
bags were...
cups out of a tea bag.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Or-
my mum always got it last
Yeah.
because she likes weak tea. I think that's why she likes weak tea, to be honest.
Or just make a pot of tea,
Yeah.
like, you know, we used to do
Yeah.
back in the old days.
Back in the old days, remember the tea leaves and they had the little strainer?
Oh, yeah, did not like that.
No, me
You'd
neither.
always get a mouthful of tea leaves at the end of your cuppa, wouldn't you? Someone would always go through the strainer.
Right, we're going to come in and just tickle round the edges of the book.
James has said this would look great with a photo in it.
Yes, it would. What a lovely idea that would be. Did you say Jane?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a nice idea. Yeah, I like that.
I really like the colours Debbie Husing says, Nefertiti Gibson, and Genesis DeBose says, I will do my best to rewatch to recreate this one as it looks amazing. There's 9 of these left now, last 9. Come on, roll up, roll up. Don't make us put 9 back in the warehouse. Let's get to 0 before the end of the show. We've got 9 to go and 11 minutes left on the show, so you know what to do. Get it checked out.
And if you're watching on catch up, just check.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
And Sarah H says, hi all, I'm building Lego in the garden whilst watching the show. Building the Lego so we can re-gift it. Ah, what are you building, Sarah? What are you building? Let us know.
Right,
Are you building a Debbie Robinson out of Lego, maybe? A big Debbie statue?
Is it me? What? Have you just made that up?
What? Yeah. Oh, is she gifting the Lego to Debbie because she's building a Debbie Robinson? Well, maybe. I'd like to
She's
think
building a Debbie Robinson?
Well, no, she probably isn't, Debbie.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm thinking, what? That's a bit weird. I can't find... Do you know, everything's disappeared out of here today. I don't know where everything is. Just give me a second just to find. I'm just going to clear this up.
All right. Shazza says, hi, everyone. Oops. She says, I've just bought this set. Does that mean we now only have 8 remaining? I only bought a couple of items previously, but hey-ho, for this price, it had to be done. That is a great point as well, actually, Shazza, in the fact that even if you have, say, bought just a couple or 3 of the items from this set previously, for the fact that you get everything, and if we get time at the end of the show again, I will go over what is in that collection for the, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 that we've got left. It's a sensational buy. You're saving £124 if you're platinum. If you're in the US, you're saving $150. It's crazy value. So snap it up. You'll be one of the next 8 or so to grab it before it goes. Have you found everything you needed over there now?
Do you know, I was looking in the collection. Actually, we've got the love, haven't we? The love's on there. I'll snip out my love.
Yeah.
And I'll snip out a little book tag. And I think we might have that in gold. In fact, I think we'll have them both in gold. I think gold will really complement the back. Now, I've just put my first layer on, and I've just put it on with a bit of glue. Now, you could, I like the idea of having like an open book, so I've just used chunky glue for that. But I thought for these two, let's have, because I've got my little mini here at the side of me. We'll just run these through the mini.
They're building a Star Wars vehicle in Sarah H's garden, not a Debbie.
Can you imagine?
What Star Wars vehicle are you building, Sarah? Let me know.
Yoda. Do you know? I keep thinking of that now, what you said, because Jamie's just reminded me. Is Yoda involved? It'd be nice to know what they're doing though, because I didn't know you could do that in Lego. Is that something that is like for everybody? You know, it's like I've seen lots of, like, my daughter's had one with a sunflower because it's a favourite one. I've seen a bunch of flowers as well because she got bought one of those for Mother's Day.
Out of Lego?
Yeah. You build your own.
Yeah.
Look, I've got myself a little rose. I did colour it in pink because I was going to use pink, but now I'm thinking I should have done it in purple. But hey ho, it is what it is. Time is of the essence, so we're not going to rush too much, so I'm not going to redo that, but I'm just going to stick that down onto there, get my little tag. Now again, I could cut out another contrasting colour behind the back of it, but have we got time? How much time have we got left, Jamie? Lordy.
7 minutes left, 8 bundles left.
I will. I'll put a bit of pink so it'll contrast with the...
Let's get them all gone before the end of the show.
Do you know what? Honestly, I keep saying it, and I'm going to say it again. The price of this, for what you're getting, is phenomenal. There is so much. We have just touched the tip of the iceberg with this. There is so much of... It really is a beautiful, beautiful collection. So much more in there than it actually...
And in all seriousness, if you want to be able to recreate Debbie's first demo, you're going to need to buy it because it's the last 7 chances or 8 chances to get the parasol, because that's what's going to sell out the bundle.
Really?
And once that's gone, that has gone. That doesn't come back. So quick as you can. And obviously, if people buy that individually, that also impacts on the amount of bundles we've got there. So quickly, Debbie, quickly yourself, because time is running away. It's like I knew I should have stuck to, well, I should have insisted on 2 hours, I should have.
Oh no, look, I told you I'm so heavy-handed. I am so heavy-handed. Why do I ever? And you know, I'm just going to attach it on, thank the goodness.
You can do, I mean, if you've got an extra demo, we've got Friday Night Live, don't forget. I know you're doing liquid watercolours, but, you know, you can do more later on. There's 6 left now. 6 left. 6 minutes. 6 left. Come on.
The pressure is on.
Under pressure.
The pressure is on. And then just going to put that on there as well. Now, I've got to put this on, but now I've got to do my mats and layers.
Yep.
So, you recap what's in there while I'm just busy creating mats and layers with my cardstock.
Yep.
And I'm going to use purple because we've had purple featuring. I'll be very quick putting this together. I'll stick it all back when you've recapped.
How long do you need from me?
From you?
Go on.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay,
Wait a minute, 4 minutes.
Okay, 3 minutes. 4 minutes. I'll give you 3 minutes.
Okay.
Starting from...
I've already started.
Right, so what you're going to get within this set, and you've got to be one of the next 8 people to get it, and then it's going to be gone. No, 6 we said. 6 people left. You're going to get 24 sheets of the beautiful linen cardstock. All the colours in here. You're going to get, there are 8 colours, 3 sheets of each giving you your 24. And the colours of this will match up perfectly with all of the beautiful feathers that you're going to get. If you want to go individually for the aqua pens and the ribbon and the pearls, again, you can do that. And they will match up perfectly with the feathers and that linen cardstock. But those are the consumables that you're going to get within the bundle. There are 2 embossing folders in this set. First embossing folder is that beautiful Regency pattern, 2D styly, looks gorgeous with the colours that we have popped on there. But again, I think that would be a lovely looking embossing folder on black cardstock with your multitude of different Pebeo gilding waxes. It would look great. There are 5 left with 4 minutes remaining. Quick as you can. If you want to go for the Secret Garden, that is also in the bundle. A beautiful scene setting embossing folder. And once again, what's lovely about this is that you'll be able to use this across other collections. But actually, when you look at some of the characters that you get in this set, it is a beautiful set to go for, and you can use alongside. There are 4 left. Use it alongside the couple that you see here. Rosalind says, Ben, you're creating a mad dash to the checkout. I know. Just doing my job, ma'am. Just doing my job. You've got the elegant ladies in there as well in stamp form. Those would fit quite nicely onto that scene too, but 4 more stamps within that set. Then you have got the set, there's 3 left. You've got the set that Debbie is just using now, the Lost in a Book. So that is also included, all those dies. I've got 1 minute, 7 seconds left on this look through. You have also got in here the love letter, which is the envelope. It is the stamps, it is the beautiful roses, all of those components are included. You've got frames in this set as well. So this is your beautiful vintage frame. You've also got the exquisite frame as well. Well done, Carol. It says, I've just ordered, geez, so much for not ordering this week. Like, this is number 2. I love that folder. There's your ornate bookmark included in there as well. You've also got the beautiful feather pen and inkwell stamp and die set. This stunning oriental fan. Also in this set, you've got the parasol. That is what is going to sell out this bundle in just a few seconds' time. If you want this set, you need to buy it now. You've also got your Manor House Creator Card die, and you've got your Garden Arch and Topiary urn in there as well, stamp and die form. The next 3 people will get this for £36 or £47.20 if you're a Platinum member. Get it now, get it in your basket, get it checked out, and I think you will find that was exactly 3 minutes. Thank you. Good night.
I'm dropping my glue, I've dropped it, I've just embossed my panel through there as well. I thought if I just get my panel I rather than put a full panel, I'm going to put a strip panel down at the bottom. I would put
Just got one, well done.
A bigger piece down there, and I would put some patterned paper, but for the sake of argument's sake, and the time is literally fast running away with us. What did I do with my sentiment? What did I do with sentiment, Debbie? There it is. Let me just grab a couple of foam pads. Oh, how many minutes left? Right, I tell you what.
Don't say that to her, Nicola. I'm enjoying the panic.
No,
Nicola's
it's
just
like
gone, if we go a
speedy
bit over,
crafting.
it's fine.
It's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm like, come on, Debbie, come on. Oh, look at the mess I've made. Look at the mess I've made. How many seconds was that?
40.
Oh no. Oh. Right,
well-
Debbie, stop panicking, stop panicking. I'm just going to put that to there, and then that is going to attach onto the front, and then it's going to be my reversed easel, but I don't want to panic and rush.
What we could do is wait until this is sold out. How many's left, Nicola?
Go on then, and then it gives me time to
2.
put...
Okay.
Then it gives me time to put on, because I want to put a red line of tape there.
Although, having said that, if you wait an hour for the last 2, we ain't hanging around that long.
Oh, right, okay.
You know, we want them gone in the next couple of minutes.
Okay, all
so
right,
we'll
okay. So let me just... Oh, thanks for giving me the extra
We'll give
time.
Debbie the time to finish off her project, but you guys have to buy the last 2. We can't put 2 back in the warehouse. So come on. That's
Honestly,
silly on a Friday.
the panic that rose in me then was crazy.
Only joking, Debbie. 5,
What?
4,
What?
3.
No! No!
Lol.
You rotters, you.
Yeah.
Talk
aren't we?
about panic. It felt like a bit like Crafts Wars then, when you get the countdown, it's like, no, stop it!
Peggy Brown's bought a set. There's 2 left. Last 2. Come on. Last 2. Quick as you can. Quick as you can.
Right,
Look
just
at the
going to
cards
pop
you
that
can
there.
create.
Just going to put that there. Just going to turn it round, because I was going to add some more to it, but...
My word, that is gorgeous.
My goodness, I was going to add a few more little bits down there, but literally time has run away with us yet again. And there's me being really cocky. Oh, yeah, I'll get 3 in an hour. I'll get 3 in an hour. Well, is it quality over quantity?
Yeah,
We'll take that.
100%.
Let me just I'll bring in the one for those people that didn't catch Wake Up Call this morning, because this was the one that I did in Wake Up Call. And we did a beautiful background using the aqua colours. That was the one from this morning. And then, of course, our beautiful easel card. I went from 2 easel cards, look at me. 1 normal easel,
Yeah.
1 reversed easel. And there you go.
Stunning, stunning projects. I think there are 2 left still, so if you've got this in your basket, then just get it checked out now. In fact, don't scream and shout. They have now sold out. Congratulations if you've got the last 2. Well done. We're going to go. We're going to be back for Friday night live at 5 tonight. Lots of fun with the liquid watercolours. We've also got the games and Facebook versus YouTube. Fun game tonight, I believe, for your chance to win prizes. And get ready to shop that show. It's a brilliant show, because if you've missed anything this week, you can pick up goodies. What we've got in that show as well, what we had left from Keith from last week, I believe is in that show too, plus loads of other bits and pieces. And if you shop in that show, we might just pay for your basket. So join us for all of the fun in a couple of hours. Until then, thanks for watching, thanks for shopping, and bye for now.